Well, right now, Xcel Energy is in the process of shutting down its Monticello nuclear plant to fix a radioactive leak that has reached groundwater.
And that is causing Twin Cities water leaders to prepare a plan in case any of the chemical gets into the Mississippi River, where Minneapolis pulls its drinking water supply. That supply goes out to several surrounding cities.
Danny Spiewak takes us inside what's happening in Monticello and what it means for you. Danny?
Yeah, Julie and Randy, there is no evidence at this point to suggest that the leak will reach the Mississippi, but Minneapolis water treatment officials say they're making a plan and monitoring things just in case. And again, at this point, state and federal agencies say that leak is contained to the Monticello plant site.
Doing everything we can to remove that water from the ground. We are pumping from 4 wells. I understand what you mean. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
People who live in Monticello continue to push Xcel Energy and public officials for more information about the power plant leak.
Why wouldn't this have come out last fall when this happened?
They burn the lack of trust of this community.
No doubt, 400,000 gallons of water containing tritium represents a larger leak, but the Minnesota Department of Health and other agencies say there's no evidence of a threat to the public.
Do you agree with that assessment?
I do agree with that assessment.
Dr. Emily Caffrey is an expert in health physics at the University of Alabama at Birmingham.
It's on site, it's not publicly accessible, so it's not a concern for public safety at this time.
Caffrey notes that tritium is naturally occurring.
It's all around us. It's in our water, it's in our bodies.
In her estimation of Monticello, even if someone drank 2 liters a day for a whole year at the levels that leaked, the exposure would still be less than the background radiation you get simply from living in the U.S.
Really, we're talking about a very, very small dose.
Still, after repairs to the leak failed to work, Xcel Energy has started the process of temporarily shutting down the plant.
It is a prudent decision to shut it down early and just take care of it so there's just not more leakage. They've cleaned up about 1/3 of that tritium already. So again, monitor the situation, watch the numbers. I expect you'll see the on-site ones decrease, and I don't expect that you'll see anything off-site, but that's the prudent thing to do.
Xcel Energy says the Monticello plant will be slowly powered down over the next couple of days, but they have not given a timetable for when they will power it back up. Julie.
All right, thank you, Danny. So there's a tritium leak, but what exactly is it? It is a naturally occurring form of hydrogen and behaves chemically just as hydrogen does. The most common form is in water, and it's used to light up things like exit signs.
They put the tritium in contact with a chemical that gives off light when the radiation hits it. And so it's, sort of two things together give you that illumination.
The Minnesota Department of Health says breathing in tritium or swallowing contaminated water are possible ways to be exposed.
That still remains the case. The Minnesotans' health were not at risk. But I also think it shows the importance of making sure we get regulation, we get transparency. Minnesotans deserve to know.
Governor Walz chiming in on the situation in Monticello, adding his administration has been keeping an eye on what's happening, and he does not expect any disruptions to the power grid while the plant shuts down. We'll keep you updated on everything happening in Monticello at KARE11.com. You can also stay up to date by following all of our social media.